so the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division. And Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, here's the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. This man has been a force really ever since he stepped foot in the UFC. But over the last 2 years, his wrestling and his grappling and his pressure game have gone to an entirely different level. As such, he has vaulted into the top 5 in the world. And if he can win this fight tonight, don't look now, but Muhammad might be challenging for the title later this year. Heavy kick downstairs. Pretty good job staying patient as he lands the counter strike there. Strong work by Muhammad. Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, that ghillie is tight.
You better protect your neck when you're fighting this guy because he's got the guillotine locked.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Just gotta be careful here. Now he's attacking a rear naked choke.
We'll see how he chooses to proceed here. He's got a couple of...
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Edwards is in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Changing the position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out. When guys start getting to that triangle.
Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does.
Oh, right into mount. Using a lot of good movement.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Big knee lands there. Tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Muhammad. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Nice jab.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Nice. Nicely done. Edwards is in half guard. Side control now. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Belal Muhammad. Right into side control. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Ooh, somebody comes up, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game time.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Oh, big elbow.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Got an angle here. He's trying to change the position.
Position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
2 rounds in the books.
Hey, stop.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Now listen to me. That was a great round. I don't want you to force those submission attempts so bad, though. Okay? Stay patient.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Edwards gets tagged by that stiff jab.
Another punch to the head.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. And when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He gets to the single collar tie, look in, look drive, and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Beautiful jab lands.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Oh, nice foot sweep.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Good work. I'm going to stand this up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his breath. Won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Nicely done. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Under 20 seconds now to go.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now, chase down that pitch.
Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Edwards' eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Muhammad. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Honest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Nice defense.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad. Back to his feet. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh! Big right hand. He hurt him again.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm close to it.
Wow, both of them are landing massive shots. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? We think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a 5 minutes it was for him. Rocked and stunned his opponent multiple times, and I don't know, did his opponent just say uncle on the stool, or is he gonna fight on?
I mean, he may say uncle. When you're getting beat and battered and bruised like that, it's a testament to your toughness, but it's not ideal. You want to be competitive. That round was not competitive at all.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round forthcoming. Oh, straight punches. There again. Edwards getting work to the body here on the ground. It was the elbow there. He didn't think that would be the strike coming, and he paid for it. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Nice.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
You need to fight back.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Might be able to hook onto an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Circling to his right. Muhammad's thigh really starting to...
He's got to keep pressing here.
Oh, look at her being...
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.